Ever catch yourself staring into the void, weighed down by all the chaos of the world, frustrated by all of the pain, the devastation, and the tragic loss of McDonald's animal pasta? Well, get prepared to have your spirits lifted, because help is here! Who is our hero? Meet Cool Cat. Created by American author, producer, and filmmaker Derek Savage, this orange cutie is the star of the Cool Cat franchise. Aimed at children, it features the beloved films Cool Cat Saves the Kids and Cool Cat Stops Bullying, which definitely doesn't sound like the same premise twice. Absolutely not. Cool Cat is based on an imaginary friend that Derek had as a child and is definitely not just a man in a cat suit. Definitely not. In the movies, we follow him on his journeys with his mother, Mama Cat, and his father, Daddy Derek. And no, I don't know how that relationship works, and honestly, I don't want to know. In 2020, the world felt like a whirlwind. With COVID spreading like wildfire, most of our days were spent bored in the house, bored, endlessly playing Animal Crossing and dreaming of the day that we'd be able to use toilet paper again. Amid all this chaos, it was only a matter of time until someone finally made a film about it. And in 2023, our prayers were answered when Derek Savage released his film, Cool Cat vs. Dirty Dog, The Virus Wars. The movie follows Cool Cat and his family as they team up against COVID conspiracy theorist Dirty Dog. I could sit here and tell you how intolerable this film is, or I could just read this review that sums it up perfectly. If I wanted to tie someone down and make them watch a show over and over in order to get them to reveal the secrets of my enemies, this would be my go-to program. Well, with that in mind, let's dive into this really enjoyable film. I'm so sorry that I'm making you do this. The movie kicks off with a montage of different news outlets reporting on coronavirus. We see stock images of vaccinations, and we also see Cool Cat beat the crap out of COVID-19 with absolutely no remorse. No vaccinations needed for that guy. Just pure kung fu moves. Please get vaccinated. We then briefly meet Dirty Dog, who is the villain of the film and just an all-round awful guy. In this dramatic scene, we see him do a weird-ass monologue on the lawn, explaining his hatred for Cool Cat and all children everywhere. He then reveals his evil plan to take down Cool Cat and these poor innocent children.
I'm Dirty Dog, and I'm gonna pollute all the kids with coronavirus, and I'm gonna get that Cool Cat.
But before we can get too invested in the coughing and spluttering of Dirty Dog, he is interrupted by a breaking news announcement talking about a surge in COVID-19 cases.
Our state has had a massive increase in coronavirus cases. My best friend even caught coronavirus. There has to be an answer.
My favorite part of the news, where the news reporter shares personal anecdotes about their lives. As the camera zooms out from the broadcast, we catch a glimpse into the home of our two main characters, Brittany and Ashley. We see their family pictures, a selfie of this random guy, and this fella? Who is that, and why do you have a picture of him in your home? The girls are clearly shaken by the breaking news announcement and quickly hatch a plan to go and see Cool Cat for help to stay safe from the virus. The two girls race over to Cool Cat's house, but when they find him, they have the weirdest interaction you could ever imagine.
I'm just boogie-woogieing. What are you doing?
We want to boogie-woogie too, but we're scared of coronavirus.
Yeah, we don't know what to do.
After an unexpected boogie-woogie session, Cool Cat lectures the girls on ways that they can stay safe from the virus, like washing their hands, sneezing into their elbow, and keeping a picture of a furry in your house. You know, the COVID essentials. But little do they know that Dirty Dog has been eavesdropping on their entire conversation, and he is furious that they're scared of COVID. In a fit of rage, he decides to throw a water balloon at them.
So I'm gonna get him wet.
You want to do what? Regardless, he completely misses and runs off in shame while Cool Cat and the girls throw horrendous insults at him. They are not holding back, they are just saying stuff.
Great throw, Dirty Dog. Where'd you spend your baseball training money at?
You throw like a sissy, girl.
Dirty Dog throws like a girl.
But then something unexpected happens. Cool Cat feels a surge of power from all of his bullying. Every horrible word that he throws ignites a fire in him, and he is overcome with this sudden urge to rap. So for the next 3 minutes, he raps about COVID prevention.
I'm Cool Cat, and I'm the coolest cat. All rappers know I got the righteous safety tip.
After what feels like half the film, Cool Cat finally stops rapping, and we cut back to Dirty Dog, who is having a really tough time. Ever since he was shut down by Cool Cat and the children, he is craving the sweet sensation of bullying an innocent child. To get his fix, he finds a child and proceeds to cough all over them, while the child looks visibly distressed. The sweet release of bullying goes straight to Dirty Dog's head, and he bolts off with the wildest run you have ever seen. Fueled by adrenaline and running on a pure high, he is compelled to start rapping.
I'm Dirty Dog, and I'm the baddest there is. My coronavirus rhyme are the best there is.
From his lyrics, we discover that he is an unvaccinated COVID conspiracy theorist who believes that COVID was created by the government. Both the lyrics and the concept of the song are awful, but you cannot deny that Dirty Dog has moves. Look at him go. After performing the sickest dance moves of all time, Dirty Dog decides that he is finally ready to take down Cool Cat and his friends. On his way to track them down, he pulls COVID out of the ear and adds his magic sauce, which turns it into a COVID spreading ball? I've honestly watched this scene so many times and I cannot grasp a single thing that is happening. But essentially he has captured COVID from the ear and magically turned it into a ball that he can infect people with. I don't know. With his balls in hand, Dirty Dog fired them at Cool Cat and his friends. And just like that, everything moved in slow motion. We all held our breaths, dreading the moment that Dirty Dog's balls would rain down on Cool Cat. And just when we thought the world was gonna end, Cool Cat destroyed the COVID balls with a singular punch. One smack and they were gone. Dirty Dog is heartbroken. He is a wreck of a dog. He is questioning everything, and in a moment of despair, he lets out a mournful howl. But suddenly, he gets an extremely realistic news alert on his phone.
The pandemic is over. We still have a problem with COVID. We're still doing a lot of work on it. But the pandemic is over.
I know for a fact that Joe Biden did not consent to being in this film. There is no chance in hell that he was like,
Yeah, put me in that shit, Derek Savage. Put me in that shit.
This is Dirty Dog's last straw. How can he infect all of these children if he doesn't have a virus to infect them with? Out of desperation, he hatches a plan to create his own virus. How's he gonna do that? I don't even know if Derek Savage himself knows. Meanwhile, Daddy Derek and Cool Cat, who are blissfully unaware of the impending chaos, go out on a nice father and son outing. Dirty Dog watches them leave through a tube and says the weirdest lines imaginable.
You can drive away, but you can't escape. Yes, yes. Now I can see you, yes. And where are you going?
I'm quite convinced that this film doesn't have any normal dialogue at all. The father and son pull up to a house that Daddy Derek wants to buy, and Cool Cat has a really normal reaction to it.
Wow, look at it. There's the house. I'm excited. Yay!
There is no purpose to this scene at all. They just spend 20 minutes investigating the house and talking about all the little things that they would renovate or change. Daddy Derek at one point even makes a call to a real estate agent and buys the house. And then at the end of this extremely long and unnecessary scene, they do a promotion for their new show, Cool Cat's House Flippin'.
We should make a TV show, Cool Cat's House Flipping, and start doing a TV show. What do you think? Hey, I love it! Give me a thumbs up if you like that. High five! Yay! Let's do it!
The last 20 minutes had nothing to do with the plot of the film and was instead just an elaborate advertisement for their new television show. What the hell? After whatever that was, we return to the actual plot of the film where Dirty Dog is busy creating his Dirty Dog virus. The ingredients? A concoction of poison. So not only is he bullying the children, but he's now killing them? He then adds his final ingredient. I'll let you guess what it is. Did anyone say spit?
Huck to it!
And just like that, the virus is ready to go. Dirty Dog is stoked. So stoked even that he does, well, this.
I'm so happy I could cut a fart.
Gross joke, but I wonder what that felt like.
Well, that fart felt good. And it has such a great aroma.
The more you know. Meanwhile, Daddy Derek and Cool Cat have finally left that random house. On their ride home, they hear a breaking news announcement on the car radio that a new virus is spreading through the community, implying that in the half an hour that they were at this house for, Dirty Dog infected everyone. Cool Cat is beside himself. He is so overwhelmed with emotion that when he gets home, he decides to sing a song in front of a green screen to help him work through his emotions.
Picture, picture, picture. I love a picture. Picture, picture, picture. It'll look so good.
The song adds absolutely nothing to the plot, though it does add a mighty 4 minutes to the length of the movie. He also chooses the strangest backgrounds for his green screen. Was that really necessary? Just when you think it can't get any weirder, we finally meet Cool Cat's mother, who is chopping vegetables directly on the kitchen bench without a chopping board. Outrageous behavior, I'm gonna say it. Daddy Derek enters and the two have an absolute flirt fest.
Why don't you come over here and give me a kiss, you foxy looking kitty cat, you? Oh.
Why is he flirting with a cat? How do they have a child together? Why do they have a child together? Why are they dating? Why are we pretending that all of this is normal? While his parents are being filthy little freaks, Cool Cat is watching yet another breaking news announcement that reveals that Dirty Dog is the man behind the new virus. Cool Cat's savior complex kicks in and he rushes to Daddy Derek to ask for help. You're not gonna believe this. The two decide to call in the Harrier jet, meaning that they are gonna murder Dirty Dog. In this family film, they are going to bomb this poor little dog. But before they can act, Daddy Derek insists that they return to that house to prepare it for a new buyer. I'm not even kidding, they return to that darn house again. Cool Cat has the exact same weird reaction to the house, even though he was just there like an hour ago.
Oh, there's a house. There it is.
But when they enter the house, everything looks different, meaning that they were somehow able to renovate the house in the half an hour that they were there before. Please, for the love of God, someone make this movie make sense. The buyer arrives and Daddy Derek gives them a lengthy tour of the entire house, detailing how every room would be perfect for a family, while he also talks through every single renovation that he did on the place. And we have to sit there and watch all of it. Why? Fortunately, the buyer decides that he's gonna buy the house. Thank God, I never want to see this house again. Following the great news, Daddy Derek and Cool Cat do another promo for their show. I'm not even kidding, they promote the show again.
Hi kids, it's me, Cool Cat, and I've been learning construction work with my daddy Derek, and it's been fun! I hope to see you on our next episode. Have a blessed day.
When they get home, Daddy Derek gives Cool Cat a magic necklace that was left behind by his grandfather Cat. As soon as Cool Cat puts the necklace on, his phone starts blowing up with messages from people asking for help, and the tonal shift between each video is so funny.
Cool Cat, you gotta save us from Dirty Dog and the Dirty Dog virus. Daddy Derek, you can help too. Use your kung fu skills to save the day.
Cool Cat, help. You're our only hope. Please stop this Dirty Dog virus. Please.
What is going on? Empowered by his magical necklace, Cool Cat sets out to confront Dirty Dog. He calls up the Colonel, who I guess owns the Harrier jet, and asks for his help in tracking down Dirty Dog. Meanwhile, Dirty Dog has no idea that he is being hunted down and is instead singing another original rap. Just as Dirty Dog is getting into his song, the Colonel spots him from the Harrier jet and sends his location to Cool Cat. He then releases a massive fireball and kills Dirty Dog. I'm joking. He misses completely, but he does give Dirty Dog a little burn on the behind. And finally, it is time for the climactic showdown that we have all been waiting for. Unfortunately, the fight choreography is non-existent. It's just a series of slow motion falls and awkward dialogue exchanges. In the middle of the fight, overwhelmed by it all, Dirty Dog lets out a dookie of a fart that is so potent that it obliterates his entire virus. Weirdest sentence I've ever said. Defeated once again, he is an absolute wreck. Overcome with anger and embarrassment, he threatens Cool Cat with the wildest threat imaginable.
Just wait. The bullets will be flying at your skull.
Crazy thing to say at the end of a fight. However, it can be implied that this quote was added to set the audience up for Derek's new film, Cool Cat Stops a School Shooting, which is a wild thing to make a film about, but okay. The film concludes with a final breaking news announcement.
We have breaking news. It's been reported that Cool Cat fought the virus and won.
While I wanted to celebrate his victory, I found myself celebrating the fact that this horrible film was finally over. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this unbearable movie. You are an absolute trooper. I'm gonna go mix a bunch of poison together and I'll see you in the next breaking news announcement. Don't forget to like and subscribe, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time for another deep dive.